Today we're going to learn Break Up Your Fallow Ground, a scripture memory verse that we did at Vacation Bible School at Calvary Costa Mesa in 2011. This is a fun song, and I'm going to play it for you once through and then teach you the chord positions. Break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, for it's time to seek the Lord. Break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, for it's time to seek the Lord. Till He comes and rains righteousness on you. Till He comes and rains righteousness on you. Hosea 10:12. Hosea 10:12. Hosea 10:12. 10:12b. Okay, and that's the gist of the song. Here we're going to learn it. The first chord in the song is a D chord, and the way we're going to play it is we're going to have our left hand positioned right here with the pinky on the D. And you can see as we work our way up the scale that these 5 fingers are just going to lay nicely in place for the entire song. The D chord is played this way: thumb on the A, and in this song we're going to do finger 2 on the D and then finger 4 on the F sharp, and there's our D chord. The next chord in the song is a G chord, and to play the G chord we are going to put our thumb on the B, our second finger on the D, and our 5th finger on the G. There's our G chord. And the second finger is naturally laying on the G in the left hand, so there's going to be our G in our bass in the left hand. The third chord that shows up in the chorus of this song is the A chord, and the A chord will play like this: thumb on the A, second finger on the C sharp, third finger on the E. And the reason we're choosing this fingering is because it's quite easy to switch back from the D to the A chord. The fingers are in place. And of course, look at our common tone right here. It says A, and it doesn't change. Always be looking for common tones in between chords so that there is less thought. And of course, in the bass, for the A chord, our thumb is naturally laying on the A, so there's our A note in the bass. So here's the first part of the song. Break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, for it's time to seek the Lord. Break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, break up your fallow ground, for it's time to seek the Lord. And then it's just going to rest on this D chord, and we go into the chorus part of the song. Till He comes and rains, the first chord is a G. Till He comes, which you already know, and rains, you know the A chord. Now here we have 3 chords together. It looks complicated, but it's really not. It says D sus, D, and D2, and really all that is a melody that's happening with this pinky right here. The D sus looks like this. You'll have your pinky go back to the D here in the bass. These 2 notes, the A and the D, are going to be your common tones in this whole thing. And then the pinky is going to be the moving finger, starting on the G. So here's your D sus, and then here's your D,
there's your D2, and there's your D. So righteousness on you. You can see that little melody is up here, is outlining the melody of the song. Righteousness on you. But notice this A and the D just stay the same the whole time. Till he comes and reigns. Righteousness on you. And moving on to the reference part of the song, we have an E minor 7, and it's really not that difficult. The way we're going to think of it is a G with an E in the bass. You already know your G chord, and you're going to use your fourth finger to play the E in the bass. That's an E minor 7. E minor 7. The next chord in this section is a slash chord, and they're not really all that difficult. But what you need to know is what is on the left side of the slash chord is what the right hand is playing, and what is on the right side of the slash chord is what the left hand is playing. So on the left side of the slash chord we have the D in the right hand. And then of course on the right side of the slash chord we have the F sharp. So you'll play the F sharp, and the third finger is just naturally laying on that F sharp. This is a D over F sharp. Hosea 10:12. Hosea 10:12. Hosea 10:12. 10:12. Okay, here we're coming up on a new chord. It's that A sus. Now you already know this A chord here. Okay, the A, the C sharp, and the E. All the sus is raising this third note of the chord up to here. Okay, that's your A sus, and then here's your A chord. A sus, A. A sus, A. Sus stands for the word suspended, and the abbreviation is S-U-S. So Hosea 10:12, 10:12b. And there you have it. That's the chord positions for Break Up Your Fallow Ground.